Hello everyone, my name is Roman Kornev, and you are on the channel about professional trading and investments. Today, we will talk about what time frame is better for trading on forex, on the currency market, and in general on any market, and whether there is any special time frame on which people earn more than on others. Let's go! So, today let's talk about which time frame is better for us to make money on. I actually use all kinds of time frames, and each time frame that I'm using at the moment depends on what strategy I'm using. And I can use multiple strategies at once. It doesn't mean that I use several strategies in trading at the same time. It means that the market is constantly changing, it has different phases, and I tell you about market phases. What they are on my professional course. If you are interested, please follow the link in the description. The point is that the market is constantly changing. And let's say that this week you can trade in one time frame, but in another week you will have to trade in another time frame, because this time frame will not give you a signal. As you know, I do scalping. I look for reversal points. I don't believe in any predictions. I'm looking for reversal points where I can make the most money. And that's what I look for every Monday. So subscribe to the channel, put a bell, and every Monday you will receive my signals for profitable trades. I use different time frames to find them. And here on the professional course, yes, I understand what types of trading there are, types of investments. We have 5 of them. But for simplicity, I'll divide them into 3 parts. And the first type of investment is going to be a long-term investment. I've opened a monthly chart. I'll zoom out a little bit. And what, for example, do I see here? In broad strokes, let's say, we can see that the euro-dollar is in a downtrend. This means that if we had sold the euro-dollar pair 10 years ago, we would be in the plus side now, because the long-term trend is downward. In principle, it makes sense. If we had bought it, we would consequently be on the downside. Long-term investments assume that you have so-called long money. You do not need money right now to live. You can buy, for example, some stocks or indices and not touch them at all for 5-10 years. Then you will have a high probability to make money on it. And, accordingly, to analyze such long periods of time, of course, it is better to use monthly or weekly timeframes. What is a time frame? Look, I have a separate video. But in principle, I think it will be intuitively clear from this video too. The second strategy is more short-term. We can use, for example, the H1 time frame. For example, on the H1 time frame, we can see the period from February 23 to March 30. March 3rd, that is only a week and a half somewhere. For a week and a half, the market, of course, will give us much more signals and entry points for profitable trades. Therefore, if you want to receive signals more often, to earn more on shorter time frames, then, of course, it is better to use a smaller time frame. And the short-term trading or scalping we can consider on the time frame, for example, M1 or M5. On such a time frame, signals will appear very often, several times during the day. Determine whether your chart allows you to work at your computer all day long or to access it at any time to analyze it. Then this time frame M1 or M5 will be the best time frame for you to make more money, because you will have more time to analyze the market, to track the reversal points that will appear. You can use them and make money on them. If, for example, you have a busy day, you can analyze the market only in the evening, then of course the time frame M1, M5 will not work for you here. It is better to use M15, M30 or H1, for example. These vertical lines mean periods, i.e., in this case on the chart I see a period of a day. This is my March 3, this is my March 2, this is my March 1. I can roughly understand what was happening on March 1st. Yes, there was a lot of volatility here, there was an impulse, then there was a correction. But it is not over yet. Here, we can assume that there will be a pullback. Accordingly, I can roughly imagine the nature of the movement and expect some movement on March 2nd. But the point is not even in expectations, but in the fact that these highs and lows form corresponding support and resistance lines, around which you can find reversal points. And I can see these reversal points in advance, where they will occur during this or the next day. And accordingly, if I have time in the morning to analyze and place pending orders, or plan to work with the market in the evening, then it is better to use this time frame, M15, M30, to work in the current day, but in a limited period of time. So the answer to the question, what is the best time frame for forex trading, lies in the plane of your employment schedule, how much time you can devote to it. Based on this, you choose the appropriate time frame. That is, there is no golden time frame on which we can best make money. Two identical people, let's say, with a regular work schedule? Well, for example, he can spend 15-20 minutes in the morning, then he goes to work. In the evening, he comes from work and can devote a couple or 3 hours in the evening to trading. If two people have the same schedule, but one uses it to analyze D1, he will not make money because he will not find reversal points and signals to enter the market and will misuse his time. And the other one, who will analyze on the M15, M30, H1 time frame, he will earn because he will have time to find these market entry points and use the market to the maximum for profit. I hope I have helped you a little bit to understand on which time frame it is better to trade. You will find more precise instructions and strategies for making profits in my personal courses. Follow the link in the description. If the video was useful, put a like, subscribe to the channel, put a bell. I wish everyone a successful trade. Trade with pleasure. Bye bye.